And thanks for watching this video. Here's a quick little rundown of how you can support the Ages of Sigmar.
You can check us out on Patreon. Go over there and have a look. There's links below, and you'll be able to get access to loads of stuff that you won't get on YouTube.
You can also find t-shirts on Teespring. Or mugs. Ooh. But they don't come with tea in.
No.
That would be bad for the postal service.
And you can also check out our affiliates, the Outpost below, to get all your GW goodness and lots of other products and
good
brands.
Discounts there, and we're affiliated, so we get a little something from them too, just for you going there. So please do think about doing that.
All the links are below.
These videos wouldn't be possible without our Patreon supporters, so thank you very much to them.
You guys rock.
If you would like to show your appreciation but don't want to commit to a Patreon, then do consider using our tip jar. We'll put the link below, and anybody who does so will get a shout out in our next video. And so, well, we'll get out of your way, and hopefully we are all ready for action! And watch the video. Bye. Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Warcry!
Yes, we're back battling the Valent Spire once more, trying to draw the gaze of Archaon in the vague hope that we might find its favour.
I always hate being picked last. Have to be at football at school all the time.
In this case, I'm not sure it's necessarily a bad thing, but you know,
No, possibly not.
nobody sees it that way.
But if you're in five-side against Archaon, I think I'd rather be on his side than against him.
You make a good point. Good point.
So much like last week, if you haven't watched last week's game, do go check that one out. We've started to learn the rules. We haven't started a campaign system this time. We're just playing another sort of demo game here. So we haven't...
An exhibition match.
An exhibition match, that's the one, yep. So we haven't picked our... We haven't given them names. We haven't created our roster or anything yet. But we possibly will after this one start going through that process. So we have just picked another general battle to go through.
General Battle, that would be a good name for like a leader. If you like.
General Battle. I see you brought Sergeant Slaughter. Oh no, that one's real. So we set up the board already. We've already picked our scenery placement, and we've already placed all that. It's a bit more open this time than it was in the last game. But we've got these, and these we'll explain what these are in a moment to you.
We're playing Shade Spire.
No, we're not. We're silliness. Silly idea. So
Beast Vault, whatever it's called.
So our twist this time round is the Rainstorm of Garan, which is if you have a double, you can use that for Healing Rain, which is remove a number of damage points equal to the score of that double.
Okay.
And remember that the
Rainstorm
score
of Gran.
Gran, yeah, your Nan's Rainstorm. So
That means you have to wear one of those plastic hats.
Yeah,
with
you do.
spots on.
Yeah, obviously.
Absolutely.
And obviously the dice rolls, if you have a double 3, that doesn't mean you take 6 wounds off, you just take 3 wounds off. It's the value that the doubles are, not what they equal. So our mission is drawn and quartered. So you start with a player who wins the priority roll, and we each alternate placing objectives until we have placed 2 apiece. They can't be within 3 inches of the centre or 4 inches of the edge of the battlefield. At the end of each battle round, each player scores 1 victory point for each objective they control, and you control an objective by having, I believe, more people within 3 inches of the centre of it than your opponent. 3 rounds at the end of the 3rd round. Once you've tossed it up, whoever has the most victory points
3
wins.
rounds was pretty quick.
It is. I think a lot of them are 3. Yeah,
it felt fast last time. That was only 4.
Yeah, I think if it draws at the end of 3, though, you have to play another round until somebody wins.
Okay.
And our layout is.
Do we get victory
first
points
blood.
for this?
We do. So at the end of each round, you get 1 victory point for each objective you control.
First time somebody's ahead, then they win, basically, after the 3rd round.
I think, yes, after the first round, yeah.
After
the 3rd round, sorry. And then we have First Blood, which is, deployment-wise, I will be deploying my daggers here.
Mm-hmm. And
my
I'll be
hammers
my
here
daggers
and
over
my
here.
shields there.
And I'll be putting my
and
daggers
you'll be doing yours on
okay.
the opposite side. So your hammers will be coming in over on that side.
Okay.
And your shields will be coming on over here.
Okay.
So this is a bit different because this time I think the daggers are deployed first. So it alternates your group, which is it gives you that because it means if you because my daggers are my fast light ones, so you know I don't really want them on the board straight away. But yeah, there we go.
Because well, I was thinking, actually, maybe I always want to put certain people in the shields if they go first, but they don't.
But they don't always go first, so that could be the problem.
That's good stuff.
So how do we determine priority?
We roll a dice. We roll a d6.
Each just roll a standard grotty d6.
Oh, it's a 2.
2 for you.
So you think you may get priority. But no!
I managed to snatch victory.
I'm not sure it's necessarily a bad thing. So I have to place an objective.
You do.
I'm going to place the fiery one, and I come on over here, did you say? I'm going to put it there.
Okay. So I think I have more chance. So I'm going to put one here.
And I come on here, turn 2.
You do. Now it can't be within 4 inches of the edge.
Actually, this might be 4 inches as well, I forgot.
Yeah, you
always something. 3 inches from the centre. That's not 3 inches, and that's not 4 inches. We're all right. We're okay. We're okay.
I'm going to put my other one Ooh, right there.
So I think normally at this point I would get to pick who's red and who's blue, and actually I think that would change our way we
Possibly would change how you do the objectives,
because
yes.
Because
we know that you're going to be over that side,
Yeah.
because we don't have a lot of space.
Yeah, exactly.
So we will just have to bear that in mind for future when we're doing
Yes.
this. So you're going to be blue,
I'm going to be blue.
and you get to deploy your
With
units,
daggers.
and then I deploy mine. So it's daggers first, and we'll
Daggers
come back
first.
once we've deployed our troops. So here we're deployed. I've got my beast speaker and my rock tusk prowler over here.
You should be able to get to a couple of objectives quite
Well,
easily.
hopefully, yes. Hopefully, but you've also got a fair amount of speed on you too. So you've got enough speed that, because remember you can do a double move.
Oh yeah, I can.
So there is that problem.
So I've got my leader, who's a Dominar. And I've got a drill master, who's the victor of the last game
Doris.
for me. Doris the drill master, and her protege, Iron Legionary with Bolas.
Ah, yes, good old
Jeremy. Jeremy Iron.
So now we're going to make the initiative roll. So you go first, Robin. See if I can steal the initiative from you.
Irony Golems.
The irony golems.
Irony Golems. 10,000 fires when all you need is a 6. Oh, I've got a triple and a double.
Triple and a double. So I could
Just
steal the initiative.
Yes, just one initiative dice.
Oh, so I've got 2 doubles. So I have initiative, and I have to decide what I want to do with my other dice.
Yes. It's tricksy, isn't it?
I'm going to have a triple. I'm going to add a 3 to my 3. So I've got a triple, a double, and 2 singles.
So I'm going to give myself a 2 to make it a quad.
Oh, okay. So I win. I win initiative.
Oh, bloody hell, you win.
Hooray! See you later. Bye. So I will let you go first then, because I can make you go first.
You can make me go first, yes.
So that's what I'm going to do.
For my first move, Jeremy is just going to go over here and
Just have a look around a bit.
look
have a
around.
look about.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's an objective. Are you saying we're going to be 2 inches from the objective?
Yes, so
From the
because
edge of
our
the objective.
objectives are a bit bigger, we're going to go with 2 inches away
From
from
the
them,
edge.
because the other ones say 3 inches, and they
Yeah.
are smaller, the little card ones.
So we're going to go 2 inches. So, yeah, that's me done. That's my first hacktivation.
I realise I've made myself get a triple. I'm not really sure I need it, but Dems is the way it goes. So I've realised at this point, yeah, I could have saved my wild dice and used it next time round, but I kind of wasted a little bit, but never mind. So I'm just going to move my beast speaker.
Move any mountain.
We'll make 2 moves, because I'm going to have to make 2 just about to get to there. And that's me done. So it's over to you, Robin.
So I am going to move for my first action, which is 5.
Haven't got the plus 1 move anymore.
No, oh, that's a good point, but it's still 5 because she's the only one who moves 5. And then I'm going to move. Then I'm going to use my quad immediately to do a bonus move to there.
Oh god, this is called onslaught, whatever it
And
is.
then there's rampage. And then I can make a bonus attack action. So I'm going to do that. So it's 4 dice.
Ouch!
That's strength 4.
Ouch!
Oh, so 2 hits for 6 damage.
Ouch! Because one of those was a crit.
Yes. And then she's going to attack again.
Yes, because you got your second activation, or whatever it's called.
And do 10 damage.
That is dead.
That was jammy.
That was painful. Ouch! 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 Okay, on to me then. So I've got my Rock Tusk Prowler, which I'm going to use the triple on, which is Pounce. So if I make a move and I finish within 1 inch of you, I do that much damage.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move 8. So I get to there and I do 3 damage to you immediately.
3 damage immediately. That's quite a nice little move.
It's not bad, it's a guaranteed attack. And then I'm going to attack you with my other activation. So 4 dice, strength 4, so toughness 4.
Yeah.
Force to wound. Ooh, that's pretty pathetic. 2 more wounds.
Pete's dice have followed him.
Oh god! I thought I left them back in the mirrored
from the
city.
night vault
Oh god!
to the Varanspire. How much damage is that, sorry?
So that is just 2 more damage.
2 more damage. My guy is just going to move to here.
Oh no. Okay, so end of the first round. Already done the first round. So I score 1. No, I score none. Sorry, I score none.
Two's
And
two
you got
to
2.
nothing. 2 to nothing. Ooh.
Ouchie. So Robin's got 2 glory.
2-0 to the Iron Golems. 2-0 to the.
This isn't going well for me. So on to the second round, and the first thing we have to do is roll for initiative.
Roll to initiative.
So Iron Golems get. Or triple on a
3
double.
4s, triple on a double, and 1 6, which is not much use. Cool.
Can I steal the initiative?
You already have it.
Possibly 2 doubles
Ooh, 2 doubles.
and 2 singles.
Ooh,
So I have the
you get
initiative.
Yeah. Do you have to decide what to do with the wild dice first?
I do.
Wild dice.
So I think I'm going to actually save my wild dice this round.
I'm going to use my wild dice to give me a quad.
Oh, okay. So I have initiative now, and now we have to set up our models. So we have to set up our shield units, whichever our shield groups are. Now I set up over here, and you set up over here. So we'll come back to you in a moment once we've done that. So your guys are coming down here, and you've got down there your.
So over there, I've got my Signifier and 2 Iron Legionaries.
Okay. And for me, I've got my 3 plains runners over here, and I've also got one of my prey takers. Okay, so I have initiative, and I will go first, I think.
Okie dokie.
So my cat is going to activate, and I'm going to do the fallback ability first, which means I have to move 3 inches away from you, which takes me to about there. And then
Attack of opportunity! Ah! Oh, wrong game.
And then I'm going to just move another 8 inches over there. And the cat didn't come back the very next day. So that's me done on the cat, so it's over to you.
So I'm going to use my quad immediately. And I'm going to move everybody.
And everybody within 1 inch.
Yeah, so that's the bonus move. And I'm going to make a bonus attack. Ow.
And who are you
They're all-
attacking?
the weaker guys.
Okay, so my plains runners.
Yeah. So it's 3 attacks, strength 5.
Ouch.
3s or more.
Strength 5 is 3s or more. So that's 3.
6 wounds.
Ouch, not dead, but pained.
But that's the bonus attack. So
Yep.
then I'm going to make my next attack on the same one.
Okay, probably going to kill him. Yep, so he's smashed.
And then I'm going to make my final attack.
On the next poor sucker in the sequence. What's
that? 9.
Oh, he's dead too. Ouch, 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 ouch.
And that's why he's the boss.
That is why he's the boss. Okay, so over to me. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 attacks back, and I'm going to use one of my doubles.
Okay.
So I'm going to do an all-out attack with that one. So on my first one, my Prey Taker. With his fanged axe, he has 3 dice, so 4 using my all-out attack. Well, it's not all-out attack, sorry, it's onslaught. All-out attack is a special, specific one for me. Strength of 4.
Toughness of 4.
Okay. Oh, okay, so that is 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
And I'm going to do the same thing again, but obviously this time I don't have onslaught, so just 3 dice this time, 4s. Just 1, so that's 8 wounds in total.
So I'm just going to double move down to here, which doesn't actually bring him in close enough to. I'm assuming I can get through this gap here.
Yeah, I think so.
Doesn't actually bring him close enough to 2 inches of the objective.
I don't think it matters too much because...
No, I'm just
I can't-
clarifying for clarification's sake.
Yep, okie dokie. So this guy here, I'm just going to move him a bit. I could put him on wait and wait around, but you've got 3 more people to activate still, so there's very little point in me doing that because next time around I'll have to do something with him and then I can't do anything.
No.
So it seems a bit pointless, so I'm just going to move him a little,
Okay.
and that's me done. So it's over to you for your last 3.
Okay, I'm going to move these 2 to here. 1, 2.
I'm going to hug the scenery.
Yeah, and then this lady, Doris, is just going to run down here.
Doris Deathbringer!
She moves 10 on 2 moves, so she's going to go down to here to help claim this one.
Nicely done. Oh, I think you've won this game. Yeah, I think you've won. Okay, so we're at the end of that round again. So you gain 3 glory this time, and I gain 1.
Ooh. So unless you take all of the objectives.
So on to the next round, and we've got to roll again to see who has initiative. So I'll roll for the Beastie Boys. Oh, a triple, and that's it.
So 3 thingies. Oh, I've got 2 doubles. So I've got a double, but you got triple.
I've got triple, so I have to pick at the moment what I'm going to do. So I do have 2 wild dice this time because I didn't use them last time. So I'm going to use 1 to turn my triple into a quad, and I will use my other wild card to give me 1 extra single.
Okay. So I'm going to give myself a triple.
Okay, so I
6.
do gain initiative.
You do.
So we're going to deploy our next sets of our hammer group now, and mine come in here, and yours coming over there. So we'll come back in a moment after we've deployed them. Okay, so we're on to the final round. So I'm going to just attack with my Prey Taker twice against your leader the first time round. So it's 6 dice in total. So 2 attacks, 3 on each. Strength of 4, toughness of 4, so 4's to wound. Not a 6 in sight, hurrah! 1 hit, 2 wounds.
2 hit, 2 wounds.
So 2 wounds on your guy.
Going to use my leader.
Yep.
First attack, I'm going to roll a double. Use my double, so it's 4 attack dice.
Ouch. So strength 4.
Strength 5.
Oh god, 3's to wound.
Oh, just
terrible.
1 crit. 5.
Oh, that's still painful though.
Yeah.
So he's down to half his wounds
And
now.
I'm going to do it again.
So you can probably mash him with this guy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably enough.
6.
Yep, that's enough. So he gets mashulated.
They're brutal, aren't they?
Yes. Yes, they are. So I'm going to attack with my first fang. Well, I'm going to move and then I'm going to attack. So he's going to move 4 to there. And then he's going to use his attack, which is a range of 8. So I can get you. It's 2 dice, strength 4. Now you're toughness 5, aren't you? Those dudes with shields.
Toughness 5, the dudes with shields, I'm afraid.
Ow! Okay, so that did nothing. So back over to you.
I'm just going to move this chappy here round to here. And I'm not seeing me over when I do it.
Gee. Okay, so back to me again. So I'm going to use my quad to go on a rampage.
Oh, rampage!
But before I do that, I'm going to move him 5 to there. Then I'm going to go on a rampage. So I'm going to move him another 5.
Yeah, so it'd be a bit sad to do the rampage first.
Yeah. I'll do the rampage around to there. So they're both in range. So I get my bonus attack first.
Bonus attack!
And then my regular attack.
Who are you attacking first? This
So-
guy's weaker. He's only got toughness 4.
Yeah, so I'll go for the guy carrying his shield on a stick for silly reasons that only he understands.
But he has got more wounds.
Yeah, I don't
He's
think
got
it
5,
makes
he's
too
got
much
5
odds.
more wounds and 1 less strength.
Yeah, okay, so 4 attacks on him, strength 4. 4's to wound.
Ooh.
So that's 9 damage.
9, okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
2 regular wounds, which is 2 apiece, and 1 crit, which is 5.
Okay.
So he's up to 9 now. So how many wounds you got left?
6 left.
6 left. So I
Another
will
one
attack
of
him
those.
again.
Another one of those.
Another one of them would be nice. So my regular attack.
Oh,
2 crits. That's
kapow.
10. Hooray! Killed someone. Having your leader go on a rampage can be quite useful.
Well, yeah, he did that, didn't he?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So he's going to move 8 to there. It's basically 2 moves.
Oh, he's just going to move straight up and
Straight up.
straight next to me. And why would you
Right
do that?
there, and then he's within. He's within there. I'm going to use my triple to do living battering ram. Until the end of this fighter's activation, the next time this fighter finishes a move action within 1 inch of the enemy, pick a visible enemy fighter within 1 inch of this fighter, that one there, and allocate a number of damage points to that fighter equal to the value of this ability. And it was 6. It was my 6, so that's 6 damage.
Ouch.
To that dude.
It's not enough to kill him.
No.
But it's enough to make him really rethink his life choices. You obviously should have used that ability at the beginning before he did anything, rather than after you've done your moves.
Until
But it
the
doesn't
end of
really
this.
make much
Oh yeah,
difference.
until the end of this fighter's act. Well, actually, it says. Oh yes.
To the end of it, right,
Yes,
so-
you're right. Yeah.
So on my go, I'm just going to retreat this guy around here, and then I'm going to use... No, that's it. I'm not going to do anything else. That's pretty much it for him.
So this dude is just going to take a double movement up to there.
Okay. So this guy's just going to move his 8. He's going to double move and get to about there. So I don't think he's in range to be able to contest that one.
Doris is going to charge. She needs to be within 8. You happy with that?
Why don't you just move to there and then you can attack
okay.
across?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I was thinking it was an obstruction. But okay, I'm going to charge around there. You haven't got a range attack on him, have you? You have
No.
to move. You have to move to pounce, whatever.
Yeah.
So she's going to use her range 3 ability, which isn't quite as good. You'll be pleased to know.
Hurrah! But I've only got 2 wounds left, so it hasn't got to be that much to kill
So
him.
it's four attacks.
Probably going to be enough. Or maybe not. What's
It
your
is.
strength?
Oh no, it's not, because it's only strength. Oh, it's strength 4.
Strength 4. Okay, so you have hit twice.
Yeah, it's 2 damage.
There, he's him dead. Okay, so back over to me. I've only got one thing left, and that's the cat.
Yeah.
So to my go, I'm just going to move the cat, double move, over to there.
Okay.
And then it's back over to you. I don't think there's much left to do, really, is there?
No.
I think we could probably call it there.
Okay. What I quite like about this game, I know you haven't attacked me, is that when somebody attacks you, you don't have to really do anything apart from pick up the wound counters.
Yeah, just put wounds on.
It's just like,
I'm going to do that,
yeah.
put 3 over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, right, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't got to worry
There's
about
no,
the same.
what am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing next? So you have won this one again because you've got both of these over here and the one over in the corner there, and I get that one.
Wow.
So another 3, so it's 8 plays 2 in the end on that one. So well played, sir.
Well played. I'm not sure. I think that was just luck. Really, I got that phenomenally lucky attack at the beginning to take out somebody, and I was lucky that I had 3 in my group and you had 2.
Yeah, I would definitely say that having your leader go on a rampage is pretty nasty.
It's pretty
if
good.
you get that choice, you probably want to go for it, I'd say, nearly all the time. I mean, maybe not with some of the later warbands. I don't know what they're going to be like. But I
there
think
might be
really
reasons
everybody...
why not. If the setup was different, and you might be less inclined to do it if it was like the last game we had, where you had to keep your leader alive.
Yes, because you don't want to get into the thick of it.
But in any other circumstances, it's pretty tasty, especially as they're quite hard to shift. Anyway, I mean, you did do 10 damage on my leader, but he's only halfway dead.
Now, my quad ability on my beastie boys, my untamed beasts, my quad ability for them is until the end of the battle round, add half of the value of this ability to the attacks and the strength characteristic. So if you had a 6, you could end up with 7 attacks, strength 7.
Wow, what's
which
that?
Would be possibly nastier. I don't know though, because the other one is to get an extra move and an extra attack, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I've
which is
got
better. That's only if you roll quad 6s.
I've got one somewhere, spine crushing blow, which is one of my guys.
Your leader?
Yeah, the leader, spine crushing blow. It's a double. Add the value of this ability to strength characteristic of the next attack action. Depends who you're fighting. Not much good against you because he's strength 5 anyway.
Yeah, so you're rolling 3s against most people.
Yeah, it's not that good. If I
Could be ones later on maybe, or if you've got a potion that gives you extra toughness or something like that.
Yeah,
I think I'm certainly not going to say that I was robbed. You were a little bit luckier in that your starting warband had 3 people in it. My starting warband had 2.
Yeah.
So that did stymie me a little bit. I couldn't really fight you there. And then in the second round, I was a bit unlucky in that when all my people came in, you got that quad and you managed to smash a couple of people to pieces straight away. Kind of did it for me.
So you were unlucky in the sense that your weakest fighters came over there. As well.
Yeah, right next to
Because if it had been the other guys, it wouldn't have been so devastating.
No, I could have put them down here, and then maybe you wouldn't have got to me, and I could have focused on these 2 down here. But you were already ahead by then, so I was I had to try and do something.
I found that in the other games where you have objective points in like AOS and 40k. Once you get behind, it's quite difficult.
It's the same with most games, though, isn't it? If you're behind, you're doing worse, and generally it's harder to claw yourself back again. Yeah. It's like that in Nightfall as well. In Underworlds, it's kind of the same. But it depends, because depending on what your play style is and stuff like that, you might still be able to score things. So I still think there's ways of getting it back. I was a bit unfortunate in that my heaviest hitters came in round 3, and I didn't really have much I could do at that point. No. So had they come in over there on the second turn, things could have got a lot
That's
juicier.
an interesting thing. I hadn't really thought about. I think my balance is quite good, but you actually want to have your heavy hitters mixed through the sections, don't you? Because you don't want them coming in round 3 in a 3-round game is no good.
And I've got both of my heaviest hitters there.
Yeah.
I do think I need to keep my Beast Speaker and my Rock Tusk Prowler together, possibly. Although, again, the thing with them is the Beast Speaker has one thing that enables my Rock Tusk Prowler to make an extra attack with a triple.
Right.
So it's not the best thing in the world. I mean, it's handy, but it's not great. But there's definitely you definitely want to try and mix up what you've got going where in that situation. I think you having your dwarf and your ogre together could possibly be risky, because again, like if they come in at the very end,
but they're the hammer.
They are the hammer.
Yeah, they come at the end. Well, the dwarf's not actually that good, but the ogre is.
Well, the dwarf isn't too bad though, is he?
No, he's not too bad, but he's not really much. She's really good, and he's really good. These three are
they're your main doers.
Yeah. But the shield guys being toughness 5 is pretty good actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, my leader and my Rock Prowler are both the same amount of points. They're both 180 points.
Right.
So they're probably my key fighters. And the Rock Prowler moves so fast. I could have done with that one coming in the third round, really, because I could have got that one wherever I needed. But that's the way it goes, I suppose. Do let us know what errors we made this time around. We are still this is our second game, so we are still reading the rules and learning them as we go along.
There will inevitably be mistakes.
So there's going to be stuff.
We haven't made them, and then we made about 50 gajillion.
Exactly, and as we've spoken before, it's very easy to forget it at the time, and then afterwards when you're looking back, just going, how did I completely forget?
Healed with a double, for example. I completely forgot about that. I don't know whether it was actually any use.
No, but I think if you get the doubles, I think I'm nearly always going to use those doubles to smash someone's pieces.
If it was I really need this person to survive moment.
Yeah. Now that game was much faster for us than the previous game, even with the setup and all the rest of it. That's probably an hour.
Yeah, it was quite a sparse setup and quite quick. It was only a 3-round game.
It was, yes.
I think it was quicker that way. And it's interesting. Although, sorry, just to go back to we were talking about mistakes. I think although we do make mistakes, I'm sure we have made mistakes. I feel like there's less opportunity to make them because it's where you make the mistakes, where we make the mistakes in Underworlds is all the different card interactions and the buffs that we then forget.
Yeah.
And we haven't got any of that, and there aren't any complicated pushback rules or anything like that. It's just
go up, hit someone. They either die or they don't die, and they just take some wounds.
And they don't do anything. I almost feel like the game is lacking slightly, but I don't necessarily think that. But I kind of feel like you kind of almost feel like I ought to be able to.
There should be more stuff to go on.
Some advantage to whacking you, especially when you're an objective game. Well, I ought to be able to just hit you in the face with an ogre. I ought to be able to knock you back away from the objective.
But if we start trying to introduce more complexity like that, we'll start forgetting everything.
I completely agree. And I kind of also, this is a general issue that I have with Games Workshop games and games generally. Disengaging without penalty, I think I never like. I always feel like there ought to be some sort of...
I do think there is in this game, because if you disengage with your first action, you've used an action, so half of your effectiveness is gone, and you're not going to be able to attack someone with your second action.
No, true, I suppose
because
so.
you can't move away.
Yes, I suppose it depends on the scenario. It's really good in this scenario because you can disengage, especially with your cat.
Yeah.
You can run miles.
Yeah, that is true. But that's a very specific one.
In other scenarios, it would be rubbish because you couldn't do anything. So maybe there is a penalty. Yeah.
And again, this is another one where we've had a game, and actually, I do like the simpleness of it. I do like the fact that there's not a bajillion options and things to think about. It's quite, and some people don't like that about this. They don't like the streamlined setup of the warbands. They don't like the streamlined game. They want more depth. They want more options. They want more of everything. But I'm actually quite happy having less.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that about the options. I just don't need the myriad of options at my stage of life.
Yes, that is definitely something, and also something like this. It could be easier to teach younger players, younger gamers, because there's not a bajillion different options for things you can do. It's much simpler, and if you've got a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old or something like that who is prone to charge in and smash, that will do fine anyway. You haven't got to be subtle in this game.
I feel like the aesthetic is a little bit, not unsavoury is the wrong word, but a little bit for younger children.
Possibly a little bit gruesome.
The skeletons being impaled on spikes everywhere on this.
But I think most 10 to 12-year-olds are probably going to love that.
They're probably
going to lap that up, aren't they?
Probably just being not oversensitive, but something.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Hopefully we'll come back soon with some more Warcry, maybe with some other warbands. Maybe we'll start up a little league, little tournament. Hopefully by the time we get around to playing next, we'll have more paint on models.
And definitely should have more paint, and we'll also try and read up the campaign rules so we can start treating it like a campaign, not having symmetrical boards, because the exhibition match, you take out all the non-symmetrical board things, so the board's always symmetrical.
Oh, I see. Yes, that does. Yeah, both games we've played have been quite symmetrical. So that'll be quite interesting to see what we end up with in that situation. And do let us know how you like the presentation of the game as well. Obviously, this is a bit of a departure for us from Underworld, so there are some new challenges and things there. So do let us know what you think of how the camera setup goes. If there's anything you think we could do better or differently, or would change your experience,
or if you think we're the best Warcry providers out there, then
obviously
then do comment below, because we always like to hear that.
Yeah, and if we haven't mentioned it already, do like and follow us and subscribe and all those great things on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook, and we'll see you soon in the Varanspire. Bye.